want to introduce Barbra Anderson.
Look, it's like magic. So what I thought I'd do is take you on a little bit of a journey about what I see in the travel industry, and I've been in this industry since the early 90s. Just a little bit of what I've seen in the course of that proves out that travel is a force for good, and the people behind travel are really out to change the world. There's so much power, I think, in what we have here, and we've gone and traveled together and spoken together and done webinars on this notion of sustainability in travel and tourism. So my business partner, Janet Hall, is in the back. We often try to not use the S word, sustainability, because everybody in here has a different definition of what it is. And if you saw that somebody was speaking about sustainability, you might think, you know what, here comes a tree hugger. But I want to show, from my perspective, how sustainability has played out. When I started with American Airlines, I was in the training department, a team of 4 women. When the airline hadn't had an accident for 7 years, developed a training program to equip employees to be deployed, to go out in the field in the event of an aircraft accident or incident to help survivors or family members. Even in the most difficult of times in the travel industry, making a difference. And then when I went to Sabre, one thing that we did was launch a program called Math Can Take You Places, where we spotlighted people who used math in their everyday jobs, right? So pilots, Amtrak, how many trains they have and how they add trains, take away trains. We had a chef talk about how they feed thousands of people at the Adolphus Hotel in Dallas and the math that was used behind that. We launched a program called Travel for Good under the Travelocity brand, where we gave grants to people who want to travel and do good in the world. And so micro grants so that they can do that and tell their story. So we never know what life's going to deal us, right? It's all in what we can give back. My business partner, Janet, yesterday, she doesn't look like it, but she was out scooping up trash in what's called a water goat, which you can ask Janet later what a water goat is. So what I encourage you to do is think about what can you do to help travel be a force for good, and in your communities and in your span of influence with the tools and the skills and the contacts that you've got. Janet and I have a hashtag on Twitter called Caught Doing Better. And so I would encourage you, if you have a business card, we always like to feed these stories into the Twitter feed. So if you have a story about what you've done in the industry, what your organization, your company, your destination has done, we'd love to share that as our Caught Doing Better. We even have a program now where we're telling this on social media. And so we're excited about being able to tell those stories about restaurants, resorts, and hotels and what they're doing to give back to their communities. We need to tell these stories. I think it's important. So I encourage us as a collective tribe of women to come together and to really start telling these stories, because we need to know what we're doing to give back, because we certainly get a lot of negative publicity. There's opportunities to do that. So I am just challenging everybody here to think about what you can do in your own way.